going on, Chad? We back. I had to restart it real quick. All right, y'all know what time it is. Let's get it.
And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Longhorns will kick this deep to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. With the catch, it's Williams. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab down the middle, it's Cuevas. Football comes out. We scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Baxter. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To throw, it's Manning. Dump off caught by the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Great move in the open field. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's the running back in the flat. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Miller. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Second down after that short completion. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
Here's the second down play.
Let's go.
Dropping back. It's Simpson. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. To throw, it's Manning. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He lets it go on the move. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. A pop pass on a jet sweep. Touchdown, Longhorns. They grab the early lead.
Texas, number 1 in the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That makes the score. Texas.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Simpson. He lets it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on 1st down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it on the move. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He's going to hand this off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now rolling out to his left. Quick throw to his receiver. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception of this defense today. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Turns it loose downfield. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. To the air. It's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this 1st half. Alabama will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. They get the 2nd half started with a running play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up. Same tailback, another carry. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of it.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to pass, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. It just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Chris, I just wonder how many times can this defense keep making plays to keep this team in this football game. They're just not getting a lot of help from their own offense. A nice job again stepping up on this 3rd down. Interesting call here on 4th down to see if they'll get a chance to make another play to give their own offense good field position.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Bought some time, now lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. And now the defense able to bring him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch, can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Touchdown, Texas. Number 0 with the carry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 11th-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. The offense will take their first time out of the half.